We are unboxing the stuff, and today the stuff is this, the ONN FHD Streaming Device from Walmart. ONN, of course, the Walmart brand, the in-house brand, if you will, the white label brand. This is a full HD streaming stick. This is the front of the box. You can see it runs Android TV with all the Google services on it. You got all the different services listed on the bottom there, including Netflix, YouTube, Disney+, HBO Max, YouTube TV, etc., etc. It's Android TV. So everything you'd pretty much expect. Dolby Audio, Chromecast built in. Again, this is Android TV. On the back of the box here, you can see it's got the basics listed, if you will. Dolby Audio, Wi-Fi 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. It's got the input voltages there. Inside the box, the streaming stick, the remote control, the HDMI extender, the AC adapter, the USB to micro USB cable, and one quick start guide. Cannot wait to read that quick start guide. So exciting. And there you go. So it's a full HD streaming stick, and this is from Walmart, the ONN brand. But it's $25. I think that's the thing that a lot of people have been talking about with this. Is it's such an affordable device? Can it really be the one to replace maybe some of those higher priced devices out there for only $24.88 over at Walmart? So let's unbox the stuff. And before we do that, just want to remind you, if you like this channel, we'd love it if you subscribe, click that like button, you know, all that cool stuff that helps these YouTube channels keep going. So let's go. Let's open up the box on the back here. Check that out. So the device is black. The remote, though, is white. Kind of cool and googly looking, if you will. So this is the quick start guide they talked about. You can see it says 2K streaming stick. So it's not advertised as a 4K streaming stick, just a 2K streaming stick, or FHD, full HD as they call it. It's got kind of the basics here. It tells you how to use the remote, tells you how to plug it into your TV. Yeah, we're not gonna go through that. This is the stuff we wanna see. This is the stuff that you look for. So first, we'll go through the kind of the accessories here. Man, they got these locked in here good, don't they? I always push from underneath. That's the trick with these plasticky casey things. All right, so this is like the most generic USB plug you could possibly ever find. Power adapter, but nice that they include this in the box, because if you're not powering it from your TV, you're gonna need one of these. So there you go, power adapter. We've got a couple of AA batteries. Alkaline, just a brand I've never heard of, but these are, I'm sorry, did I say AA? These are AAA, the little guys. So there you go. You got those for the remote. Nothing complicated there. Let's pop the remote out if we can. There we go. Woo, that's loud. All right, so here you go. Here is the remote. And this is what's become kind of standard Google recommended remote options here. You've got your power, you've got your source button, your Google Assistant button right there, your directional pad, a settings button, what looks like a bookmark button, and then you've got a TV button. That must jump right to YouTube TV, or maybe you can assign that. We'll have to play around with that, because you do have a YouTube button down there as well. A home button, a back button, you've got your channel up and down buttons, your volume buttons, your mute button, and then on the bottom, we have some of these jump to buttons, these quick buttons, YouTube, Netflix, Disney+, and HBO Max. Again, this is kind of standard fare. This is the remote that you see Google kind of recommending in terms of button layout. And it's nice, you know, typical plastic remote, nothing super fancy, nothing super complicated. Slide your batteries in there. So there you go. We'll set that right there. What else do we got here? So a little piece of cardboard for no reason, I guess, just separating the remote from the wires here. And then this is just a USB to micro USB adapter cable. So this would be the old school USB. They're not using USB-C here. They're using micro USB, which is definitely dated, but at the same time, it's just really a power cord. So not sure it makes that much of a difference. And here is, before we get to the device, let's jump and pull these cables out here. So what exactly is this? Oh, this is the HDMI extension cable. So let me just take the twisties off here so you can see what I'm talking about. This is if your USB port, or excuse me, HDMI port is too tight in your TV, and what you do is you plug this into your HDMI port on your TV, and then you plug the stick itself into here. So you can plug the stick directly into your TV, but if you can't reach it, or if it's in like a hard to reach place, some of those TVs, they put those HDMI ports in really slim spots. This is a nice little extender cable that comes with it. And here it is. This is the actual stick. Decent design. I like the rounded plastic. You see the ONN logo on there, or on, however you pronounce that. The Wal-Mart in-house gadget brand right on the front there. And that's pretty much it. It's got kind of a cooling, it's got a grill on the back. So maybe some heat can be dispersed there. Not sure how hot this thing gets. It's got a UPC symbol on the back there. And there's your micro USB. I don't know if you can, how well you can see that. That's the micro USB port for power. You're probably gonna need that. Not sure if this supports power through HDMI. It probably does, but I'll tell you what, most HDMI ports aren't providing enough power on TVs these days. So you probably will need to either power this through your TV's USB ports or use the included AC adapter plug to get some power to this. They use a decent amount of power in my experience, and so you got to get some sort of power going to this. And oftentimes the HDMI ports on some of these TVs doesn't actually provide enough power. I know the newer Google devices, the Google TV devices, they don't normally work with a lot of the USB ports on the TVs out there. So it'll take some trial and error to figure out exactly what works, what doesn't. And there you go, the HDMI port. And that's pretty much it. Not too much going on here, which makes sense. Again, it's a $25 device. The ONN FHD Streaming Device. It's an Android TV box, or an Android TV. I don't even want to say set-top box, because it's not a set-top box. It's a stick, an Android TV stick from Wal-Mart. They carry them in-store. They carry them online for 25 bucks. And we got to test it out, put it through the paces here and see how well it keeps up in terms of performance. But in terms of what's in the box, not too bad. There you go. That's your unboxing. That's the stuff that we've unboxed today. Again, we would love it if you liked this video. Subscribe, post a comment below if you've got questions. Happy to answer any questions you have on the stuff we unboxed today.